No. White hustling. Couldn't corral the rebound, though, and it's out of bounds to Iowa State. We'll get a timeout here. 7:53 to go. Second half. It's Iowa State 64 and Lipscomb 38. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield. American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Cyclone games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They're committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
With their strength and versatility, there's almost no job John Deere compact utility tractors can't handle. With their powerful diesel engines and auto connect system, these tractors make your job easier. From mowing to hauling to snow removal, these machines do it all. And right now at Van Wall, you can get a John Deere 1023E for as little as $135 per month. Stop into your local Van Wall today or visit vanwall.com for more details. Offer ends 3/31/2025. Some restrictions apply. See a Van Wall location for details.
Dear winner, Toyota can't get enough of you. Because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half here in Milwaukee. It's Iowa State leading Lipscomb 64-38. Iowa State's largest margin of victory in an NCAA tournament game was when they beat UCLA in the 2000 NCAA tournament, that memorable game where so many people had picked UCLA.
Right.
Jamal Tinsley carved them up.
Yeah, to get to the Elite Eight. The funny thing is, you look at NCAA stats. Iowa State is 23-23 overall in the NCAA tournament. Who has Iowa State played the most? UCLA.
Yeah.
Iowa State's played UCLA 4 times. But here, they played Lipscomb today, and Iowa State with a 26-point lead. Iowa State shooting 59.6% from the field, 5 of 14 from 3. And Lipscomb 32% and 25% beyond the arc. Iowa State leading in rebounding 30-18. Points in the paint 40-14. Points off turnovers 16-3, etc., etc. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows you're here for every memorable moment, every fast break, every three-pointer, and every game-winning play. Wellmark is here for every moment, too, with trusted healthcare coverage you can count on all season long. Find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/hoops.
Kelderman and Lipsy in there together, 7:50 to go.
Give Kurt a rest.
And here's Taman around the top of the dribble, takes it all the way in and kicks it out to Jefferson on the right wing. He'll hand it off to Kelderman. Here's Cade on a left-hand dribble and a floating jumper in the lane, missing, and a battle on the rebound, and a foul is going to go on Brant Chatfield.
Okay, and that is team foul number 6.
.34 remaining, and the Cyclone lead is 26. Joe Anderson, the senior guard for Lipscomb, dribbles it ahead against Kelderman. Anderson driving, kicking it out. Pruitt puts it on the floor, into traffic, poked away, and cleared by Kelderman. Outlet comes to Lipsy. Taman, a great pass to Chatfield for a two-hand dunk. Great assist by Lipsy, 66-38 Iowa State.
Brant Chatfield's first NCAA tournament points.
How about that? And Iowa State up by 28. Pruitt bounces to Charlie Williams out high. Chatfield muscling him out of there. Gets it off to Pruitt. Pruitt trying to drive. Jefferson stays in front. Now Williams, a bounce pass down low, thrown away. Iowa State will have it on the turnover.
A great job by Nate Heisey, fronting Ognacevic inside, and pressure on the ball makes that just a very difficult pass to complete.
And now Nate will come out of the game as Momcilovic returns. It is 66-38 Iowa State with 6:49 to go. Taman Lipsey gets it across, double screen out high. He shovels to Momcilovic. 3-point jumper way out right. Good. 20 in the game for Milan. And it's 69-38.
They ran a set play for Milan, well executed all the way around.
Anderson fouled by Kelderman. Boy, anything he does gets whistled.
Yeah.
That'll send them to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. But Momcilovic coming back home today. 17 first half points, now 20 in the game to lead Iowa State. And we'll see Kurt Jones return here in a moment. Anderson shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. He missed it, and the rebound to Jefferson. Well, this is an excellent free throw shooting team, but they haven't been today. 6:20 to go. 69-38.
Yeah, they are 4 of 7. 1-3-1.
Lipsey way out right. Gets it to Chatfield. Gets it right back. Off to Momcilovic right corner. Back to Lipsey. Penetrates all the way in. Layup good.
That's just way too easy. I mean, I like it.
71-38. Lipsey into double digits with 10. And 5:56 to go now. Pruitt to the left wing with a dribble. Back out high to Anderson. Anderson picks it up, fires underneath. Ognasovic, the catch and dunk. A dozen now for Ognasovic, and it's 71-40. And we still have 5:32 to go. Lipsey will get it across and get it to Jefferson. Jefferson on the dribble. Over to the left side, throws it back out to Momcilovic, then gets it right back. There's Joshua, left to the lane. Into the paint he goes. Jump hook, right hand, good. So good. 9 for Joshua Jefferson. And it is 73-40.
You know, he could be on triple-double watch. 9, 8, and 7.
Williams, a pass underneath. Pruitt spins in, throws it out to Ognasovic for a 3, and he knocked it down. 15 for Ognasovic. And it is 73-43.
Previous low in scoring for Lipscomb was 57.
Timeout Iowa State. They want to get Lipsey out of there, I believe, and get Kurt Jones back in. 4:45 to go. Iowa State up 73-43. We'll keep it here. But boy, yeah. Eric, from the point where it was 16-15, Lipscomb in front, Iowa State has just dominated this basketball game from that point on, and that was with 11:15 to go in the first half.
Yeah, well,
and they've been held to it.
58-27.
Yeah.
So Iowa State's really done the things they've needed to do. Got contributions from everyone, and hopefully can maybe rest some guys a little bit. Play again in 2 days. We won't know what time until late tonight. Well, they announced the Sunday schedule for the pairings to see which teams get to advance to the Sweet 16. But I mentioned 57 points, the season low. That was at Eastern Kentucky, and that was the last game that Lipscomb has lost prior to today. They'd won 11 of 12 coming in.
Momcilovic to throw it in for Iowa State. Has 20 points on the game. Gets it to Curtis Jones. Back to Milan way out right. Now Jones has it. Throws it to Kelderman between the circles. Zone defense from Lipscomb. Pass to Jefferson, right of the lane. Out to Kelderman. Left side to Kurt Jones. Penetrates and kicks it out. Milan a 3. Right wing. Back iron, no. Rebound controlled by Anderson. Anderson pushes ahead. Kelderman cuts him off. 4:18 to go. Ognasovic driving left. Brings it back out to Powell in the corner. Powell got off to a good start with a couple of threes. He's been pretty quiet since. Now he has it back. A left wing 3 on the way. Good. Giassi Powell now with 11 in the game. And it is 73-46. Kelderman with 3:55 to go. Throws it to Kurt Jones. Kurt probing. Backs up behind the three-point line again. Gets it to Jefferson. Top of the circle. Jefferson spinning in. Leaves it for Momcilovic. Shot fake. And now a three by Meelan right side. Around and out. Rebound tipped out to Pruitt. And Pruitt's fouled by Kelderman. Might foul out of this game.
That's the fourth on Kelderman.
You do want to keep him around because you really don't want to put Lipsy back out there. 3:34 to go here. Timeout on the floor. 73-46. Iowa State in front on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
When it comes to nitrogen, Pivot Bio is all about action. Add a new mode of action to your nitrogen program with Pivot Bio Proven 40. This proprietary gene-edited nitrogen-fixing microbe pulls nitrogen from the air and delivers it directly to your crops at the roots. It doesn't leach. It doesn't wash away in the rain. Proven 40 stays put all season, actively fixing nitrogen during key growth stages. Get nitrogen as active as you. Learn more at pivotsprovenit.com.
Wherever people work, live, or play, there is a plumber and steam fitter who made it possible. In today's business climate, you need partners you can trust. Partners that care about your company and your customers. Partners like the plumbers and steam fitters, Local Union 33. Local Union 33 finds the right people, trains them exceptionally well, and supplies a qualified workforce, whether you need general or specialized skills. For more information, log on to ualocal33.org.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Lacrosse Blue Shield second half. 3:34 to go here in Milwaukee. Iowa State leading Lipscomb 73-46. Hey, Cyclones, after the game, stop by your local Hy-Vee where they've lowered prices on thousands of items you use every day. Hy-Vee, dedicated to making your life easier, healthier, and happier.
Well, Lipscomb now 8 made threes, 8 of 26. And Iowa State 6 of 17, so kind of a fairly typical three-point shooting day, percentage-wise and numbers-wise for Iowa State. But points off turnovers 21-3 and points in the paint 46-16 tells quite a story. Pioneer brand corn hybrids deliver proven performance bag after bag. Contact your local Pioneer sales rep to learn how you can get the most out of your acres.
Pruitt shooting for Lipscomb, 1-1. Knocks down the front end. He's been quiet. That's his first point of the second half. Had really been on a tear, averaging 16 a game over his last 12. But Iowa State, especially Heisey.
Well, and Anderson, 3 tournament games in a row over 20 points. And he has just 3 today.
Pruitt made both free throws. Yeah, they've kept that backcourt quiet. Excellent defense from Lipsy and Heisey, among others. 73-48, Iowa State. Here's Jefferson. A pass to the right corner. Momcilovic gives it back to Jefferson. Joshua puts it on the paint, drives it, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Just attack mode for Joshua Jefferson,
who has 9 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks, and now he's at the free throw line.
Does the term complete player resonate with you on that?
It sure
does. Joshua?
Excellent article by Rob Gray on Joshua recently here in Milwaukee as he talked to Joshua's parents. You talked to Joshua's parents.
I did talk to him last Friday in Kansas City.
Second free throw good. Tell us about that conversation.
Oh, I mean, I just said I didn't know who they were at first. We got on the elevator together, and I kicked. They wear a number 2. I just asked if they were Jeffersons. He said, yeah, and I just said, thank you. And I said how much I really appreciate working with him. And, I mean...
Agnostic scores inside.
And the dad basically says, thank you for having him. I mean, so it's like, well, it's a win-win, Coach, in a big, big-time way. Versus his dad, speaking of big, his dad, former NFL player, brothers, very athletic.
300-pounders in the NFL offensive lineman. Agnostic scored, got fouled, made the free throw. He has 18, and it's 74-51. Well, that's a good conversation. So when you were on the elevator, were the Jeffersons moving on up or moving on down?
We were moving down.
Okay, all right. Here's Kurt Jones. Handing it to Jefferson. Now back to Kurt. 2:45 to go. Heisey gets it to Jefferson, low right. Back out to Kurt Jones. A deep three is good. 17 for Curtis Jones, and it's 77-51. Pruitt, left wing. Bounce pass goes to Ognasovic, left of the lane. 2:18 remaining now. Ognasovic, cross court, kick out to Powell. Catch and shoot three, no good. Tipped out of bounds on the rebound by Heisey, I believe. It'll belong to Lipscomb. 4 on the shot clock. 2:10 on the game clock. And Iowa State up 77-51. There's a jumper right corner for three. It wouldn't go. Heisey rebounds. And outlets to Kelderman. So Jefferson got the assist on that last bucket. It matches his career high with 8 assists in the game. And now Kelderman's fouled so that they can get subs in. And TJ Otzelberger will do the same thing, calling for his bench. He's going to bring in DeMarion Watson.
Coach Acuff, tough time for him, I'm sure. Bunch of fifth-year seniors, some of which have been with him. Pruitt in particular, been with him 5 years.
Both teams empty on the benches. Yeah, with Iowa State up 77-51, and Iowa State fans here in attendance really on their feet applauding. Both fan bases up on their feet applauding these guys. Great season for both teams.
Lipscomb, the ASUN regular season co-champion and then champion of the tournament.
So 1:57 to go, and it's Iowa State ahead by 26. They're checking something at the scorers table, but I think we're good to go now. And Noya Syndricitis will inbound for Iowa State.
I think clock issues might be secondary at this point.
I think everything's secondary to just get this one done. Here's Syndricitis.
Don't get hurt.
Right. Kelderman, left wing, back to Noyes. One dribble and a pass to the corner. Watson, good kick out to Kelderman for a three. Short. Rebound controlled by Lipscomb. Hauk has it. Outlets to Super. He comes up the right side of the floor. Back to Hauk. Super on the right side. Cut off by Kelderman. And now it's Boylan losing it off his leg, and Watson up with a steal for Iowa State. DeMarion pushes it ahead, leaves it for J.T. Rock. Had his pocket picked by Boylan. And now Boylan the other way, hands it off, and a shot denied by Caden Fish. And the rebound to Syndricitis. 1:15 to go. Down low, they tried to get it to Rock. Fish up with it, scores it, and draws a foul. Caden Fish scores and draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he was super aggressive in actually going to get that ball. It's kind of a loose ball. And for Caden Fish, just the second field goal of the season.
Kate Kelderman gets a curtain call as Conrad Hawley enters.
Well, what a great job by Cade Kelderman today, by everybody.
Fish, the free throw, rims in. 80-51. Fish got the block at one end and the bucket plus one at the other. Suber has it. 1:02 to go. Suber driving, left-hand layup. Nobody was fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line with 59 seconds remaining. And Iowa State, well on its way, would appear to its biggest margin of victory in an NCAA tournament game, up by 29.
Foul on Noya Syndricitis. But yes, in the game that some people thought was one of those maybe 3-14 upset kind of situations. Not to be today.
I think John Fanta, sorry, John, was one of the ones that predicted that.
And with the injury thing coming in,
Right.
I mean, I think it's, you could see it from the outside. But Iowa State really wasn't having any of it.
No. Suber made the free throw, his second one.
And I do like John Fanta.
Oh, I do too. And sorry to blow up Luka Garza's bracket too. 80-53, Iowa State, less than a minute to go. Andrositis lost it out of bounds, and it'll go over to Lipscomb. Noyes, not really a point guard, but with this lineup, forced into that duty.
Yeah. Who else you picking?
Right.
JT Rock?
Conrad Hawley. 50 seconds to go. It's 80-53. Here's Suber. Kicking it out. Carter tries to drive it. He lost it out of bounds. It belonged to Iowa State with 43 seconds to go. Well, Iowa State, TJ Otzelberger will have his 5th NCAA tournament win, the most of any Cyclone coach in history, as he surpasses Tim Floyd and Fred Hoiberg, who had 4 each. Here's a pass to Rock at the free throw line to Hawley, and he couldn't get it, but Rock missed the tip in. Rebound Rock, and he'll put it in. JT Rock puts it home. And it's 82-53. Suber right side, drives, stolen away by Fish. Caden Fish pushes it ahead, hits the brakes. Now they pick his pocket. Carter throws it ahead, and a right-hand layup goes for Hogg. Or somebody else, I guess. 82-55. And here's Demarion Watson, who's just going to dribble out the clock, and Iowa State defeats Lipscomb. 82-55. Lipscomb's season low in scoring. They had only one other game under 60. They score 55 here today. Iowa State picks up the victory. They advance on to the second round. An 82-55 win for the Cyclones. Well done, Eric.
Yeah, solid performance all the way.